want to show an example of a 3 by 3 matrix being multiplied by another 3 by 3 matrix. So let's just get right on to it. We have the same number of columns in the first matrix by the rows in the second matrix. That means that we know we're good here, and our response is a 3 by 3. So I just got to go one at a time. First row, first column to begin with. So what I mean is 2 times 1 gives you 2, plus 3 times 1 gives you 3, plus -1 times -1 gives you 1. So that first entry, if we have our final answer here, 2 plus 3 plus 1 would be 6. So then we got to move to first row and second column now, like that. And we go through the same process. 2 times -2 is -4. 3 times 1 is 3. And -1 times 3 is -3. So that guy becomes -4. And we just keep working our way down the line. This guy is now going to be over there. So first row, third column, which is why I'm going to go in the first row, third column. 2 times 0 is 0, plus 3 times 2 is 6, plus -1 times -2 is -2, so that value becomes a positive 4. And now we're going to do the same thing that we just did, but now we're going to move to the second row. If I can get that. Second row, first column, and then we'll do the exact same, one column at a time. So this one's nice. 0 times 1 is 0, plus 4 times 1 is 4, plus -2 times -1 is 2, so that value also becomes 6. Work my way over. Now I'm going to do in the middle, so second row and second column. 0 times -2 is 0, 4 times 1 is 4, and -2 times 3 is -6, so this value in the middle is -2. And then now I'm going to move this guy over even further, if I can. There we go. 0 times 0 is 0, plus 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 times -2 is -4, so I get positive 4. And now I just got to go one more row and column. Oops. So now I'm going to go with the third row, and I'm going to go one column at a time. So let's start with the first column. -1 times 1 is -1, plus 0 times 1 is 0, plus 5 times -5 is 5 times -1 is -5, so that value becomes -6. What's interesting, because of that 0, you can even look and see we're probably going to have a plus 0 in the middle for each and every column. Let's see if that's exactly the case. It will be. -1 times -2 is positive 2, plus 0 times 1 is 0, plus 5 times 3 is 15. So we actually get a big number there, 17. And then when I go to my last column, if I move this guy over to the right, -1 times 0 is 0, plus 0 times 2 is 0, plus 5 times 2 is 10, so that final number is 10. There's your final answer. One step at a time, one row, one column at a time to get your answers.